Well, because of this piece of shit phone's internal issues with its, whoever the idiot is that programmed it, the last 13 gigabytes of video that I filmed are all gone. So that was cool. Anyway, in case you can't tell, somebody showed up and won't leave. So it looks like I have a new dog. I would have showed you the whole video, but it's gone now. Sure glad I took the time to film it over the last couple of days. And I also got something else at my property. So, all my stuff is going to be very difficult to get stolen now. And I've already moved the majority of all of my prized possessions inside it. I need to get some vents for it to keep the heat down and keep fresh air flowing inside it. I will be concentrating on just fixing one thing at a time. So like battery wires, boom, done, one thing. Engine mount, boom, done, one thing. You know, that way, because it has a list a mile long now 20 miles long. It had a mile long list when I took it to Profab. But now I just need to, because looking at it is just so overwhelming to fix the car. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna dwindle away at it, just one problem at a time. So that's what I'm gonna do for that. And as for this guy, who is a puppy, as I said in the previous recordings, maybe you guys can help me figure out what kind of dog he is. I think he's some sort of a beagle. Showed up, no collar, starving to death, so I fed him. And then I went to Walmart and bought $150 worth of food and some water and bowls and toys and all kinds of shit. So now we're just hanging out. So I hate the company that I work for. You guys already know that, but I'm going to stick it out, I guess, as long as I can, or until they push me to that point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm out. But They've pushed me to that point multiple fucking times, that's the thing. But I'm still working for them, and I can use the money. So, hopefully, they don't, and things start to get better. It's almost like they want to get rid of me, but I'm still here. So I don't know if maybe they'll start knocking it off, or if they're going to keep it up. I hope they don't keep it up, but issues that the truck has, it still has those issues. Hopefully they're supposed to be fixing them, supposed to be done with the truck today, which will be good, because for the next 6 days I'm going to be home, and it is fucking brutal out here. It is so hot. I am dying in the heat. I don't know if you can see the glisten on my face, but God. Plus I've got this new dog, and it would be nice to have a vehicle. That would be nice. So, since my car ain't working, and this thing, there's the only company that insures it is Progressive, and I'm not going to Progressive since those sons of bitches want to con me out of insurance. Somebody crashes into me and they decide, well, we're not paying you. What? During the next week, I should be getting my replacement computer from one of the other companies that worked on it, worked on the truck, and drove it and knocked my computer down and broke the screen. So, I should be getting that, hopefully, at some point within the next 6 days, I hope. Jesus, yeah, this is another part of the videos that I filmed. House updates. I just got the shipping container, and talking to my concrete contractor, that guy, he says that he finally was able to speak to the person that makes the determination. And he said, I can build a shipping container home. He says, I can do it. But again, I need to shell out $7,500 to an engineer just to draw up a bunch of squares on a fucking computer. Because that's all a shipping container is. It's just 8 by 8 and by whatever. Multiples of 8. And so, I need to go through that crap, and $7,500 later, I should have a plan that I can submit to the city, and then they more than likely will make me change the zone, which is going to be a pain in the ass. My contractor tries to inform me that, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. So anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of mold inside the shipping container, so I'm out there spraying all that down, trying to get rid of that. I need to cut a bunch of vents. That was all stuff that I told you, so if I'm saying it again, you'll have to forgive me because I don't know what videos are still on the phone. I'm pretty sure none of them. So I went in there and started spraying down, trying to get rid of the mold and whatever else that's growing on the steel, up on the walls and on the ceiling. It doesn't look like anything's growing on the wood, though who the hell knows. So I need to get some vents so I can cut holes in the roof and RV, some little RV vents. They're small ones, not the big square ones that you hand crank and it raises up, not those. If they will let me use shipping containers, I will have to redesign the property, and I will have a much smaller garage, which I am not fucking happy about at all. But if they let me do shipping container, that would be great. So we will see how things go, and I will probably end up having to maybe go with grid power. As much as I don't want to, I need something, and every time I try to run my air conditioner, for example, just know, just know it. I don't know if I'm overloading the system. I don't know if I need more batteries. I don't know if I need a different inverter. But I get maybe half an hour to an hour out of a full charge of 5 car batteries using my little portable AC. And I'm going to need a hell of a lot more than that to run an entire shipping container home. So hopefully I can do some sort of insulation in the walls to be able to control the temperature and be able to run the air conditioner. Maybe I'll have to get grid power. Maybe I will have to get a much different air conditioner. But anyway, my biggest hope right now is that they are done working on the semi-truck today, so that I can get it back here, so that I can use its air conditioner to stop dying. Plus, it has a fridge, so I can have popsicles. Yeah, they just delivered my computer today, actually, so nice. So now I can, well shit, if I go get the truck, dude, that'd be even better. If I get the truck back today, then I can use the inverter that's in the truck so I can edit the video while I've got the AC blowing on me. Again, you guys have no idea without those luxuries that you take for granted. Anyway, I just sent a message to my contractor and we will see what we can do. I want to do something, but the city keeps saying, oh, we want you to build this house within 6 months. It's like, are you fucking serious? It's like $250,000 fucking house. Where am I going to get $250,000 in 6 months? You know what I mean? You got to be fucking kidding me. If I was that rich, would I be living in this fucking town, Just shove that in their faces. It's like, if you were rich, would you be living here? Hell no, they wouldn't. Nor would you. Nobody would, goddammit. Nobody does. Anyway, if I can, yeah, I have to figure out some kind of a plan with them, okay? If they will let me build it in stages, I have to be able to build the foundation first, concrete, okay? Let me do the concrete first and get the plumbing and shit set up, okay? We good? Let me do that. I'll have that done in 3 months. You know what I mean? Let me do the outer framework of the first floor, okay? And the outer walls and whatever, and the floor. Give me another 3 months for that. I can adhere to that. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna need 3 to 6 months maybe per floor. So since it's going to be 3 floors, maybe another 3 or whatever for the roof, not just for them to build it, but for me to get the money. And I don't want to be on the road every single day of an entire year. I want to be at home at some point. I want to play with my fucking car or work on it. Sometimes those are not mutually exclusive. You know, he's not going to want to be on the road 24/7. Pretty well behaved dog for the most part. He is young though. He is a puppy. But goddamn, he'll see other dogs walking by, people and shit, and my other dog right after him. Him? He's not even connected to the hook. It's over there. He's just chilling. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pick my my contractor's brain, see what he says. I am not getting rid of that fucking shipping container. I love the idea of it, and if zombies take over, come and get me. You know, come at me, bro. Yeah. Anyway, I just woke up yesterday morning, and he was climbing around on the little steps on the side of my truck. I was thinking, what the hell is that? Birds on my roof or something? I didn't know that he was climbing up there and shaking the truck a little bit. But yeah, if you guys know what he is, for some reason I got it in my head that he's a Beagle Terrier. I could be wrong about that. For some reason that phrase, that grouping of word just pops into my head for some reason. He's about, Jesus, 15, maybe 20 pounds at most. Somebody else theorized that he was probably 6 months old. If I had to guess, I'm going to say a cross between a Beagle and a Labrador. Maybe. But he's very nice. And every time he loses sight of me, he comes running over just to find me. So I think he's got very serious abandonment issues. So if I've got him on the chain or whatever so that he doesn't take off during the middle of the night, he'll usually he ends up getting himself wrapped around all this shit. Getting wrapped around everything, and for some reason he likes to hang out underneath the car mostly. Maybe that's just because it's hot. He thinks it's the coolest down there. I don't know. But anyway, I got plenty of puppy chow for him, and I think I'm gonna keep him. If you guys have a dog that looks like this, you know, post in the comments. Let me know what kind of dog he is. I have no idea. I was just told that he was chasing some chick to work first thing in the morning, and next thing I know, he comes knocking on my door. Hungry as hell. I think he ate like 6 cans of tuna before I was finally able to get to the store and get some actual dog food. Anyway, now I got bowls and toys and everything else I need. Looks like you're going to be coming with me, huh? Anyway, if you guys know, let me know. I don't know if it matters or not, but this little line right here straight down the center of his... Come here. This little line straight down the center of where his spine is, between here and here. And this little patch of fur right here on his back, and a little bit right here, will stick up when he starts noticing a stranger or whatever, somebody starts coming close, and like just before he's getting ready to start barking. He doesn't really bark that much. He doesn't really whine very much either, but one guy came walking over to ask me if he was mine and said he was following that chick, and he just sat there and started going buff, 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 buff. He wasn't doing full barks, so I don't know if that's a breed specific or if that's just him. But if you know, let me know. Man, you just keep shitting everywhere, don't you? I gotta watch everywhere I walk. Little shit machine. Go see if I can train him to shit along the boundary of the property or something, or maybe go in his yard. Yeah, fuck him. See, that's what I'm talking about for being a puppy. He's so well behaved, I don't even need a leash. I think that just goes back to his abandonment issues. I don't have to call him or anything. He just stays close to me. Yeah, but anyway, he came to me. I woke up that morning. He was crawling around on my running boards on my GMC, and I got out of my truck, and instead of taking off running like he was all skittish, he came running straight up to me, wagging his tail and just happy as fuck that there was somebody friendly, you know? I'm like, well, fuck it. I got a whole bunch of tuna sitting here. Might as well give it to you. 6 or 7 cans later, I got a new best friend. I mean, he's so well behaved. He doesn't know a single trick, at least not in English. I don't know if somebody trained him in a different language or what, but I don't know why somebody would abandon him. Like my last dog, technically he wasn't really my dog, but for all intents and purposes, I'm the one that trained him, I'm the one that bathed him, I'm the one that took him for walks and everything. He was my dog. But, come on. He wouldn't have any reservations if he saw some chicken bone or something like that just laying in a parking lot, and he had done it before. Just came running up and tried to swallow the thing whole, and I had to pry it out of his throat. But this guy, half-eaten pizza slice, half-eaten corn dog. All I do is snap my fingers a couple of times, and he leaves it alone. Maybe he likes the food I've been giving him better. I will tell you this, though. He's got some weird instincts. I give him a little dentist sticks, and he tries to bury it instead of chewing it. I don't know if it would be a good idea to take him out on the road with me. Maybe wait a couple of months. I'm thinking maybe I'll go back out on the road for the next 3 or 6 weeks or something, and then just leave him with a dog sitter. Maybe pay him or whatever to teach him basic commands and teach him his name. So, if I can find one around here, that's probably what I'll do. And then after that, I'll just take him with me on the road. But taking a little puppy on the road probably isn't the best idea, best environment for him, so I'll wait a little bit. That moment when you realize an ass kicking's coming your way. $150,000 car. Don't believe me? Go to the Chevy dealership and price them out. Got my new computer set up, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to take him to some doggy daycare kind of a thing or whatever, where they allow extended stays. I guess there's a whole bunch of them in town. From what I'm getting from the photos and stuff, from their websites and whatever, it's kind of like dog summer camp. Anyway, I'll call them on Monday and see if they do that, what that'll cost, whatever. If they can also, teach him basic commands while he's there and all that kind of thing. And then I can come back in a month or month and a half, whatever, and take him back. I haven't had him for very long, so I don't know what that will do. Will he recognize me? Will he remember me if I'm only in his life for a week and then I'm out for a month and a half? Would that hurt our relationship? I don't know. Probably not. But if they won't take him that long or whatever, he's, for the most part, he seems like he'll be fine in the truck, but I would prefer to let him stay somewhere until he's a little bit bigger and that I know that he's house trained, because I don't have a house. I don't have anywhere indoors other than the truck. So I don't know if he knows to hold it, and being a puppy, I've had puppies that were bigger than him, and they will chew your shit up. And so I just got a brand new computer. And God knows what else I've got in here that he shouldn't be chewing on. I've got hand sanitizer, body powder, I've got jugs of water, whatever. I don't want him tearing anything up. If he has an accident or whatever, I can clean that up. That's not a problem, but I don't want him chewing up shit he shouldn't be chewing up. And for damn sure, power lines, like the one going to the computer. If he starts chewing on that or whatever while it's charging or whatever, God forbid he chews up the tablet that I need for work. So, if yeah, I'm gonna. Hopefully, he's well behaved enough if I do go that route, but we'll see what happens in upcoming videos. But right now, my plan is to go back on the road, save up a whole bunch of money so that I can afford the concrete foundation and the architect to be able to design the shipping container home. And so I have to sit down and draw up a bunch of different plans of how I would like it to go and all this other stuff. That's pretty much it. I just need to make sure that I have enough money to pay for the architect and the concrete. Hopefully that will be the start of it and they can do something. So hopefully they can just take the one shipping container that I have, lay down the concrete, and put that thing over it, and then we can hook up some kind of water and sewer lines, because that's a big thing. You take it for granted. The flushing toilet, the being able to take a bath or a shower whenever the hell you want, being able to wash your car, being able to wash your hands, you know, just turn on the damn sprinkler, let the dog run around in it, or you know, depending on how hot it is. You know, those things you take for granted right now, and I have not had those things in about 5 years. So this whole fucking year has been about me trying to get that. And right now, that is my biggest motivation, my biggest drive. I want cold fucking water. It's not going to matter so much when winter rolls around. You know, I won't need cold water, but definitely during this heat wave shit that we got going on, something's got to happen. So by the time these videos actually air, the temperature will start to normalize, I hope. But yeah, got to pay that architect, get the plans, get those to my concrete contractor, let him submit the plans to the city. Hopefully they say, this is a good fucking thing, here's your build permit. And I say, fucking sweet. And I hand him a bunch of money, and he has them come out here and dig up the shit and lay it down, and then they can get a telehandler or whatever on their own. And oh Jesus, I did a whole mess of talking about renting a telehandler. It's like $1,000 a day. And repositioning the trailer I got over there. I guess one of the biker gang guys came over. He's asking me how much I want for the trailer now. I don't expect them to buy it. They just asked me, you know, they're not interested in the property. They're not going to buy that. You know what I mean? I'm not putting any hope into that at all. If they buy it, cool. That'll let me out of one problem. And then I'm thinking about getting rid of the GMC, get that problem gone, get my own truck. You know, if I decide to keep doing this kind of thing, which I don't know that I do. Now I have a dog, so I kind of need to be home now. And you can't... Having a dog with you on the road is a bitch, you know? I'm under tight enough schedules as it is. I get maybe 30 minutes a day that I get a break from driving. That's me. And now I've got a dog, and God knows how often he needs to go to the bathroom, so it's gonna be a bitch. A lot of things gotta get figured out, but that's my current plans. Hopefully everything gets going with that, and so we will see how everything progresses in future videos.